Have you ever woken up and the first thing you felt was tired? Not just physically tired, but mentally tired. You open your eyes. You grab your phone. You check the news. You check your messages. You see 5 problems you need to fix. Before you even brush your teeth, you are already stressed. You are already running a race you did not choose to run. This was Lucas. He felt like he was always drowning. He thought he needed more time. He thought he needed to work harder. But he was wrong. He didn't need to do more. He needed to do less. He almost gave up on his dreams. But then, he discovered a secret we call the 0 hour. And it changed everything. Lucas lived in a small apartment in the middle of a big city. The city was loud. The city never slept. And neither did Lucas. Lucas was 32 years old. He worked in an office with tall glass windows. To his friends, he looked successful. He wore a nice suit. He had a good job. But inside, Lucas was empty. Every morning, his alarm would ring at 7 a.m. It was a loud, angry sound. Beep, beep, beep. Lucas would wake up with his heart beating fast. Immediately, he would reach for his phone. The screen light would hurt his eyes. 1 email from his boss. 2 missed calls. 10 notifications from social media. The world was shouting at him. Look at me. Fix me. Answer me. He would rush out of bed. He would drink coffee too fast, burning his tongue. He would run to the train station. He would sit in his office chair, already exhausted. By 2 p.m., his brain felt like fog. He couldn't focus. By 6 p.m., he went home, watched TV to forget his day, and went to sleep late. Then, the alarm would ring again. Beep, beep, beep. It was a cycle. It was a trap. Lucas thought, this is just life. Everyone lives like this. I have to hustle. I have to grind. If I stop, I will lose. But one Tuesday, something broke. Lucas had a big presentation. He had prepared for weeks. He stood up in the meeting room. His boss was watching. The clients were watching. Lucas opened his mouth to speak, but his mind went blank. He couldn't remember his words. His hands started to shake. He felt dizzy. The room started to spin. He sat down. He failed. Later that evening, Lucas sat on a park bench. He put his head in his hands. He felt like a failure. He said to himself, I am trying so hard. Why am I losing? Why am I so unhappy? An old man was sitting on the other end of the bench. He was feeding the birds. He looked very calm. He wore a simple coat and had a kind face. The old man looked at Lucas and smiled. You look like you are carrying the whole world in your backpack, son, the old man said. Lucas looked up. I feel like I am, Lucas admitted. I don't have enough time. The day is too short. The old man laughed softly. The day is not short. The day is exactly as long as it has always been. The problem is not time. The problem is you. Lucas felt a little angry. You don't understand. I have a job. I have bills. I have responsibilities. We all do, the old man said. But tell me, who owns the first hour of your day? Lucas was confused. What do you mean? When you wake up, the old man asked. Who is the first person you pay attention to? Is it yourself? Or is it your boss? Is it the news? Is it the world? Lucas thought about it. I check my phone. So, I guess I pay attention to everyone else. The old man nodded. That is why you are tired. You give away your energy before you even get out of bed. You are starting your race with no fuel. You need the 0 hour. What is the 0 hour? Lucas asked. The old man shifted on the bench. Imagine a house. If you build a house on sand, it falls down when the storm comes. If you build it on rock, it stays strong. Your morning is the foundation of your house. Right now, you build your house on sand every day. You build it on stress and noise. The old man continued. The 0 hour is simple. You wake up 1 hour before you need to. And in that hour, the world does not exist. No phone, no internet, no talking, no work. Lucas shook his head. So what do I do? Just stare at the wall. You build yourself, the old man said. You sit in silence. You drink water. You read a book that teaches you something. You write down 3 things you are grateful for. You move your body. The 0 hour is the time when you are the captain of your ship. Before the storm begins, you check the map. You breathe. You prepare. Lucas sighed. I am already tired. Waking up earlier sounds impossible. Try it for 1 week, the old man said, standing up to leave. Give yourself the first hour. Give the world the other 23. See what happens. Lucas went home that night. He was skeptical. He wanted to sleep. But he remembered the feeling of failure in the meeting room. He knew he couldn't keep living like this. He set his alarm for 6 a.m. instead of 7 a.m. The next morning, the alarm rang. It was dark outside. His bed was warm. His brain screamed, "Go back to sleep. It's too early." Lucas reached for his phone out of habit. Then he stopped. He remembered the old man. "Who owns your morning?" Lucas left the phone on the table. He got out of bed. The apartment was quiet. The city outside was quiet. He went to the kitchen. He poured a glass of water. He sat by the window. For the first 10 minutes, it was hard. His brain was itching. He wanted to check his emails. He was worried about the news. He felt bored, but he stayed in the chair. He watched the sun slowly come up. The sky turned from black to blue, then to gold. He took a deep breath. For the first time in years, he heard his own thoughts. He wasn't reacting to a crisis. He was just existing. He spent 20 minutes reading a book about history. He spent 10 minutes writing in a notebook. He wrote, "Today, I will stay calm." When 7 a.m. came, the time he usually woke up, something strange happened. Usually, at 7 a.m., he was in a panic. But today, at 7 a.m., he was already awake. He was dressed. He had drunk water. He felt ready. When he looked at his phone for the first time at 8 a.m., the emails were there. The problems were there. But they didn't feel so scared. Why? Because Lucas was stronger. He had put on his armor before the battle started. It wasn't easy every day. On the third day, Lucas overslept. He felt guilty. On the fifth day, he checked his phone by accident and got stressed immediately. But he kept going. He understood that this was a practice. 2 weeks passed. Lucas noticed small changes. At work, when his boss gave him a difficult task, Lucas didn't panic. He took a breath. He remembered the silence of the morning. That silence was like a battery he carried with him. He started to focus better. He finished his work by 5 p.m. He started to sleep better because he wasn't taking stress to bed with him. 1 month later, Lucas saw the old man in the park again. Lucas walked up to him with a smile. He looked different. His skin looked healthier. He stood taller. "Did you find your hour?" the old man asked. "I did," Lucas said. "It changed everything. But I have a question." "Ask," said the old man. "Why is this so powerful? I'm just sitting in silence. I'm not making money. I'm not running." The old man looked at the busy street behind the park. Cars were honking. People were rushing. "Look at them," the old man pointed. "The world is getting faster. In 2026, it will be even faster. More noise, more distractions, more AI, more demands. Most people think the way to win is to run faster than the world. But you cannot outrun the machine, Lucas. You will burn out." The old man looked Lucas in the eyes. The secret weapon of the future is not speed. It is stillness. When you control your morning, you tell your brain that you are in charge, not the phone. You build discipline. You build peace. And in a chaotic world, a peaceful mind is the most powerful weapon you can have. Lucas realized the truth. He used to hack his day by trying to do more things at once. Multitasking. Rushing. But the real hack was the opposite. The 0 hour wasn't just a routine. It was a statement. It was Lucas saying, "My life belongs to me." Lucas is not a superhero. He is just like you. He has bills. He has a job. He has stress. But he made one small choice. He decided to wake up 1 hour early, not to work, but to live. We are moving towards a future that is crazy fast. The notifications will never stop. The emails will never end. The noise will get louder. If you wait for the world to give you peace, you will wait forever. You have to take it. You might be thinking, "I am not a morning person," or "I need my sleep." But ask yourself, are you really resting? Or are you just escaping? Tomorrow morning, try it. Set the alarm 1 hour early. Do not touch the phone. Do not turn on the TV. Sit with yourself. Drink a glass of water. Read 1 page. Write 1 goal. Claim the 0 hour. Because if you win the first hour of the day, you win the day. And if you win the day, you win the week. And if you win enough weeks, you win your life. Don't let the world steal your time. Hack your day. Start with 0.